It was decided that the next goal in the construction was to complete the storage area below the observing deck, so I could get some of the stored items out of the house and into the observatory where they belonged. I would need to add paneling, carpet, and trim, the first real final finishing work on the project. I intended this area to double as an electronics shop, to allow me to work on wiring, design and repair circuits, and do some basic bug fixing on the telescope drive system firmware. So I put up a pegboard and built a bare bones workbench. I found that if I sat in a short office chair, I would be at the perfect height to work at the bench, but still not bump my head on the stringers that supported the observatory floor. I used plain masonite for the walls and added the trim everywhere. In the stem wall around the monolith telescope here, I added a couple doors to allow the storage of long items such as mic stands and other items. After moving all the stuff into the storage area, I commenced work on the built-in furniture that would be the observatory equipment shelves and desk. I started out with a frame made by 2x4s, then added oak facing boards. I added the oak desk surface and then gave everything a good sanding. I then proceeded to stain and add polyurethane. It came out beautifully. The left shelf would house the computers, video equipment, and the drive system units. The right shelf would hold the observatory sound system and a general storage area, with the lower unit holding two large drawers. Between them would be a deep triangular desk that would hold the monitors and keyboards. Well, got the room all ready here for the guy to come in and blow the orange peel onto the walls. Got everything sanded. Got all the plastic put up to protect all the windows from overspray. Same deal in the observatory, although I can't show you too much. But yeah, it's all ready to go. Got everything all tarped up, so guy should be here shortly, and we'll get going on the orange peel. Now that the walls were all textured, I proceeded to paint everything, including the octagonal shape of the dome support and dome interior. I saw an interesting ceramic sun moon at a local store, so I bought a bunch of them and installed them at the intersections of the dome ribs. I installed the dome doors pulley system that I had seen implemented at Tom Clark's much larger observatory up in the Chiefland Astronomy Village. The design works great, applying force equally at the top and bottom of each door. For a long time I had been thinking about the finer details of the final trim and items like lights, fans, and switch plates. I wanted to mimic the design of the log farmhouse that we lived in, so I decided on cedar trim throughout. In the studio, I decided to put in a tongue-and-groove pine ceiling, which made a huge difference in the decor and feel of the room. I had also purchased the large screen LED TV and wall mount for the theater, so I installed that. All that was remaining was the installation of the surround speakers, which I would purchase in the coming months. In the observatory, all the interesting angles of the octagonal dome support made for some great looking trim, giving the room a country Tudor look. I then proceeded to move in all the furniture, instruments, musical equipment, and astronomy gear. All that was left now was to install the 18-inch reflector into its new home. This is the music room, and the nice casings on the windowsills. Have the nice little barn door track lights. Fan. Have our finished wall. All the, pardon the ladder. All the AV connections. Air conditioner. Don't have the doors cut off yet. When the carpet went in, I had to shorten the doors, so I still have to do that. There's our TV. Got to put the speakers in yet, but that's the interior. So that's the music room. Okay, going into the observatory. All the nice cedar trim on the steps. Still have the electrical panel right here, but I'm going to put a couple of curtains there. Got the speakers mounted at the top. All the nice trim around the outside has a little bit of a Tudor look to it. The carpet. And the monolith with the nice trim around the bottom up to the top. And there's the dome. We've seen that before. The air conditioner up here. Couple strips on the carpet where I had some seams, and the desk. It's a nice fall day. It's about mid-November. And come next January, it will have been 3 years working on this wonderful place in the observatory with the dome closed. The spotlights, halogen spotlights that light up the dome there. And that's the observatory.